Namaste, angels. This is a reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to get right into it, beginning with your very own energy, or should I say our energy, because I actually share this one. Major Arcana card 3, the Empress, which represents the signs of Libra, Taurus, and Gemini, the signs that Venus rules. The Empress is all about feminine energy, femininity. I feel like Nemo just now. Anemone. Yeah, femininity. And just being very, very attractive in all aspects of your life. So you may be attractive for a job. You know, people may be seeking you to fulfill a job. Attractive in terms of relationships. People want to be your friend. People want to be around you. They enjoy your energy. It's positive. Also, threes and the Empress are about creativity. And so, and it's also about abundance. So coming into abundance using some sort of creative means, maybe like your art form or something, using that as a means of making money or starting your own company or going to work in that field. So, so you end up doing something fun. I talked in one of the videos where the Empress showed up as well about, like you enjoy playing video games and you get to be a gamer, as your profession. That's, you can't go wrong. Or if you like to draw and you can become a visual artist and actually make money at it. That kind of thing is what the Empress is all about. Also pregnancy. Now I'm noticing in a moment, we're going to start with this card, which represents you for the most part over the next 2 weeks. The card that represents you most directly. It is the Three of Cups. It's a card of celebration, happiness. It can be about pregnancy, celebrating a pregnancy or birth announcement or something, as can the Empress. So, I'm also noticing that Major Arcana card 18, the moon is sitting next to it. The moon represents the sign of Pisces. You figure you might, if somebody learns they're 3 months pregnant over the period of the next 2 weeks, in 6 months, they'll be having a Pisces. So it's like a quarantine sex turned into a Valentine's Day baby, maybe. Alternatively, somebody could be getting some good news, happy news, or maybe gathering with friends or family or reconnecting, reuniting with a romantic interest or ex or something, maybe around or be as a result of the upcoming full moon in Aquarius. Aquarius, the sign right before Pisces, that is on the 3rd. Speaking of threes, August 3rd, we have the Aquarius full moon. So that's another possibility. And I guess as another alternative, something could be going on maybe with a Pisces or water sign. But they could be particularly significant over the next 2 weeks for you. Pisces, then Scorpio, then Cancer, in that order. I just had another one, something, I lost that one, wait. Oh, your intuition. We got to pay really close attention to our intuition when the moon shows up, also to an extent when the Empress shows up. And so somebody is going to listen to their intuition and it's going to work out very, very well for them. Like, oh, I knew I should do this. And you do it and it's super positive. So underneath this Major Arcana card 3, the Empress, which is your overall energy, we have also upright the 8 of Pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles for me is about like reaping what you've sown. Where you put your energy and where you do the work is from where you're going to get the outcome. So it's like just rewards and reaping what you've sown. Like you're getting back what you put in, and that can be what somebody is celebrating as well. And again, this could have to do with the timing. You could be hearing the good news or having some, in a tangible way, being able to see it on or around the full moon in Aquarius, which again falls within this period, August 3rd. So all the threes, the 3 that's the Empress and the 3 on the 3 of Cups. You may want to increase your exercise during this period. You maybe move to do that, even if just a little bit, like switch it up, maybe like walk a few minutes more per day or add something to your routine that you already do, just increasing it. Some of you will be moved to do that. In terms of, again, spirituality, definitely a time to be paying really close attention to your intuition. And you may want to spend some time by yourself, like solitude. And that can lead to some sort of new spiritual awakening and downloads and stuff. And that's going to be, of course, positive and good news for you too. Like maybe revelations, like, like I see it now, I get it. But you need that time to just be still and quiet in order for it to come in. Again, that can be on or around the Aquarius full moon as well. Something at work or even in a relationship could be unclear with this surrounding energy of the moon, or maybe with a close friend and or family member or something like that. Things can go from 0 to 100 real quick, just like become totally escalated for no reason. If you can avoid allowing that or reacting to it, if they do, go left, then when this energy has passed and dissipated, things should become more clearer. It's the moon, it's Neptune that's causing confusion. So don't let it cause you to permanently betray people that are around you, destroy your relationships. But the 10 of Swords is in the position, actually in reverse, of your work and finance. And there could be some real problems at the workplace. Maybe that's why, like I said, something could be confusing or going on that's funky at work. These two could certainly be tied together. A job, unfortunately for somebody, or maybe fortunately, could be ending. Although this doesn't have to be that extreme. It doesn't have to be like the end of your job or the end of the world, as they say, but there's some sort of problem that's there and won't necessarily go away. But this period of the 2 weeks may not be the time to address it if you're just feeling too confused and your mind is not clear. So again, if you can avoid any kind of funky situations, you should. In terms of finance specifically, you may have recently taken or over this period of 2 weeks, you may take some steps to improve your financial situation, even if it's calling up or going online to each of the credit bureaus and requesting your report and fixing them, having stupid or incorrect information that doesn't belong there removed so that your credit score goes up or something like that. That's positive. Or putting your money into a money market or some sort of savings rather than having it sit in your checking account or in a drawer or under the bed or whatever. Something to improve your situation. Maybe working more hours, getting a new job, applying for unemployment or even for some other sort of social service, Medicaid, food stamps, whatever they call the money portion that they give you. That's a possibility. Something to, again, improve your situation. And then that takes us over to the Fool in reverse for love. And that can mean that your desire for freedom and independence, which ironically is tied to the sign of Aquarius, right? Aquarius is the sign of freedom and humanitarianism. And sometimes we air signs, particularly Aquarius, I'm actually an Aquarius moon myself, we're so independent that it can hurt our relationships. It's like, do you really want to be a partnership, or are you just going to do this by yourself? You could be giving the impression that you're not interested in being part of a partnership. But I always stress how important it is that even if you're independent, because nothing necessarily negative about being independent, but if you want to share your life with somebody else, then you have to, rather than being codependent, because that's not good either, learn how to be interdependent. But the Fool in reverse, definitely, your independence could be interfering, either in your relationship or in your ability to meet somebody or to maintain a relationship or to sort of prove, I don't really like the word prove, but sort of prove to the people in whom you're interested and that are interested in you that you really are interested in them, because you're just giving off these vibes that maybe maybe you'd rather be single, or you're supposed to be part of a relationship, but you're like a single person in the relationship, and that doesn't really work, obviously. So it's important to figure out what you're doing. Also, again, when you got to consider your overall energy of how attractive you are to other people right now, that doesn't help necessarily the situation either when you're feeling like this. So take some time to think about it and to decide whether or not you really want a committed relationship right now. And if you don't, that's okay, you know. Let's see what the other decks have to say about it. I got 2 more tarot decks here, Angel and Animal Tarots. We're going to go for some reconfirmation of our messages. Perhaps some new messages too. We'll see. But more often than not, I get like reconfirmations and my messages like solidified, beginning with another 3 again, you know, yet again for you guys, with Major Arcana card, the World. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, and the path toward enlightenment. So the World is about a phase coming to an end, a situation coming to an end, a relationship, a living condition, a financial situation, ending, the universe easing you out of that and putting you into a far better solution. I always say it feels like fire to me, because it does. So it's like fire sign energy or fire planet energy, like Mars or Jupiter, or the signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and could involve one of those signs perhaps. Whether it does or not, again, it's about being eased out of a situation that isn't necessarily good for you and ease into a far better one. Now, here's what's pretty awesome. Speaking of Sagittarius and Jupiter, by the way, also upright immediately behind it is Major Arcana card 10, the Wheel, which is about a reversal of fortune. And in this deck, it's pretty much just a positive card. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward and fortune is on your side. So whether you were in that difficult relationship or financial situation or living condition or whatever, job, and again, even if you lose your job or your relationship, it's because you're being eased into something far better. It's a reversal of fortune for the positive and abundance coming in. Major Arcana card 10, the Wheel, does represent the planet Jupiter and the sign of Sagittarius, which it rules, but it's also connected to the fixed signs, which would be Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, yet again, and Leo, fire sign Leo. So like I said, this is fire. That may be the fire sign. If it's actually involving a fire sign in your life, maybe specifically a Leo. We are, of course, in the period of Leo. What else has to do with Leo? Mercury will be entering Leo during this period. Mercury, the ruler of the signs of Gemini and Virgo. I think Vesta goes into Leo as well over the period of this next 2 weeks. But don't quote me. We'd have to check that out. I talk about those kind of things before my general readings. So whatever falls into a week, I talk about what's going on, like the planetary calendar and, you know, some cultures and spiritual beliefs, religions that I'm aware of. I'm aware that there's some sort of feast day or holiday or something. I talk about all that stuff in my general readings every week. Okay, so now you have a new overall energy of the 8 of Summer, the 8 of Cups. You feel that there's more to life than what you're living, so it's time to move on. You may be moving from a situation that isn't good for you, or perhaps you're being drawn to what would make you happy. Sorry about that. Either way, you're in control. So this could be that thing that's coming to an end. That phase, that situation, that circumstance, that living condition, that relationship that's coming to an end. It's because you need something. It's not feeding your soul. You need something bigger, better, more you. And so you're being drawn to whatever that is. And that's the only card that's upright. The next card is Major Arcana card 12, which is another 3, Awakening, which represents actually in the traditional tarot, the Rider-Waite, the Hanged Man, which represents the sign of Pisces. So again, a Pisces may be particularly significant. In addition to that, some advice for the masculine here. So not necessarily a male, but if you identify as a masculine energy, this is advice card, this extra card is for you. Contentment comes from knowing that your finances are secure and your family's material needs are taken care of. It's important to honor traditions and to have pride in your heritage and the accomplishments of your ancestors. So again, this is about success for you. And even if you had been feeling struggle, feeling some tightness in your finances, having some financial difficulties and needing to improve your situation, this is an indication, again, in addition to the Empress and the other cards that you had, the wheel, indication that you had that things were going to get better. This is yet another one, and can be something coming in the form of a lump sum. So maybe like some sort of settlement is finally showing up, or there's some sort of inheritance. Could be like even like a lottery win, a scratch off or something, $100 here. Some sort of lump sum is very, very possible. Insurance money, or again, like I said, you apply for unemployment or something, and maybe they give you some retroactive, and so it's a lump, it's a chunk. Veterans benefits, Social Security benefits, something like that. Very, very possible over the next 2 weeks for you. And for the feminine, okay, good news for you too in the areas of abundance and perhaps finances. The King of Earth, King of Pentacles, generous, professional, responsible, and practical. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. You have the Midas touch. So that may be what you're celebrating, a new job again, like you get out of one situation into another one. And or this could be involving an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or someone likened to those traits or attributes. If it is an actual person in your life, very, very possibly an older gentleman or a mature man, a man of a mature age, as they say, very, very generous and successful, and should be, like good to you. A mutually respectful and reciprocal relationship. Hope you guys have liked your bi-weekly. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't mind sharing it, please do. Commenting. What else is there? Subscribing to the channel if you're not yet a subscriber by hitting both the subscribe button and the bell button. Thanks. Namaste.